going to do kind of a continuation and try to make this a series, not just the topic, but the misconceptions of a lot of different topics that people don't realize. And I just want to be helpful to those who are struggling in life and just enlighten you all. First of all, I want everyone to know that as I talk about this topic, about paganism, the misconception of paganism, and the misconception of Christianity, I just alarm you and put warning that it may get controversy to some of my viewers. But I want to be real with you, and I want to not so much cause division among us, but enlighten the truth and speak the truth of what I've known for a few years now and something that I have grown to understand. And I hope you can learn from me, and I hope you can take what's being said to just have an open minding, basically. So first I want to say about Christianity. We have a big misconception of what Christians are and basically Christianity in general. I'm not putting down any of you who are Christians. I'm just, from my standpoint, because I am a part of a group, a pagan group, but a few of them I've not a part of because of situations that happen and that has affected me and hurt me, and I just want to clarify that. I am part of the practice of paganism and Wicca, but basically I just use it as education, and I've told my boyfriend this. I use it as trying to find a balance out of life, because I feel like there's so much misconception of what the world thinks of what witches, and I'm not saying I'm technically a witch, but I am basically in the practice of paganism and Wicca. Not to condemn people, not to hurt people. I still believe in God as a whole, as a faith. But there are certain things I do that some people would look at me and say, you're into witchcraft, which that is not true. I wouldn't consider myself into witchcraft. I basically smudge with a smudge stick that I use, and I basically put out an intention in the world, the universe itself, to promote positivity. And if there is any negativity, I just let it be, and I pretty much try to cut myself off on any negativity around me. And it's very hard, even for myself. It's very hard when I am negative and I can feel my emotions and stuff, that I don't like being around negative myself. But I want to say and be real with everyone. I am not into any kind of witchcraft practice, but I am in the belief system of paganism. And basically what paganism, because I'm still learning, I am still educating myself of what I do know of it. And a lot of people talked about it in the Bible days. There are pagans who worship gods. I am not one of them. I don't worship God. I don't worship Mother Earth. I worship God in general, and I pray to God only. Now, there are some people who have gods and deities, pretty much gods, that they do pray to, that they do call upon, but I am not one of them, because I feel like something from Christianity is that I still believe in God and I still have faith in God. But basically what I'm saying is paganism is people, earth people, who want to help people, and they use different things like smudging or different rituals here and there to help people and to bring in the intention into the universe. Positivity, like what I have done in the past with the videos, and I'm sorry I'm rambling on here, of what I have done in the past of showing you a smudge stick. That is basically a practice of paganism. This is what I'm talking about, a smudge stick. This is basically what I do. And I haven't done it in a long time, but here and there I will use incense. And like I've said, those are mentioned in the Bible if you are a Christian. But me personally, those are the things that I do as a practice, as a whole. And basically when I do, and it's not so much, and that's another thing that that's a lot of what people, misconstrue about people in paganism and Wicca. They think they're witchcraft. They think they're Satan worshippers when they're not. They're just normal people who love the earth and want to help people. That's basically what it is. But yeah, that's what I do. And if I was to do either a ritual, and it's not a bad thing, it's basically putting your intentions out there. And basically what I have done is like for me, this is an example that I have done in the past. You're mad with someone. And usually what I've done in the past, when I started this back in October, is you write out what is bothering you about this person. You write out your complaints. You're not putting karma on them. You're not hexing them in any way. You're just basically writing out your complaint of what this person has done to you. And pretty much forgiving them by doing this and forgiving yourself. And that is what I have done. I have wrote out what I hate about a person, what I don't like about them. I wrote it on a piece of paper, folded up, put it in a trash can, and burned it. And basically when I burn it, I don't hex anybody, I don't curse anybody. I just basically, out in the universe, I will say that whoever bothered me, that they won't bother me. And I release my anger, I release my hatred toward them, and I watch the fire and the paper burn, and I pretty much put my intentions out there that God himself will not have them bother me, and that the evil spirits and the negativity will be removed from this person that is drawing in the negativity, and that it be removed from me, that I won't have this bitter attitude that a lot of people hold on to. And it's easy when people have offended you that you pretty much look at them and you curse them. And that's not my intention. Basically, I try to put good in the universe. And so by that I'm saying I'm not into witchcraft. I'm basically putting my intentions out there to bring positivity. And if someone is bothering me, I'm not going to curse them, I'm not going to hex them. I'm just pretty much putting my intention. Basically what Christians do is pray. But in other ways, by using the smudge stick and basically saying spirit of light and love, bring the positivity around me and bring any negativity out the door. That's basically what I do. And I hope you guys understand that as a whole, that I'm not trying to say that I'm into witchcraft. I'm not. But I do take on the belief systems of paganism just as education mainly, but as something that has helped me overcome depression and has overcome many things and realize that we need to have an open mind. And real quick, I'm going to discuss the misconception of Christianity. It's not all about the good deeds you've done. It's not all about checking the list off your checklist that I went to church today. And that's what a lot of people believe. They believe that you have to go to church. When we as a person are flawed in so many ways, and we need to look in the mirror and realize that we're imperfect, and it's not all about us. It's not about what we've done in our life and succeeded. It's about what we're doing now. It's, are we helping people or trying to encourage people? And that's what I'm basically trying to do. Enlighten you of who I am and what I do, and that there's just so many people that misconstrue a lot of things that with paganism, with Wicca, with Christianity, and they don't really have an open mind. They don't really see the world as a whole. They just see it in their box, and they want to criticize people for doing things when we're all are going to be accountable to God Himself someday. So why judge? Why put down others for doing things when at the end of the day, it's your responsibility for your life and your actions. And if you want to be a fool, be a fool. And that's another thing. People think that if you're a witch, if you're into witchcraft or paganism, that you're going to curse people that you don't like. And I feel like that's a wrong thing to do. You shouldn't be cursing people. You shouldn't be hexing people. And honestly, and I've heard it too, you should be guarded from things, whether you're dealing with evil spirits. And I'm not saying I'm one of them that deals with evil spirits, and I feel evil spirits around me sometimes, but I'm not going to dabble with Ouija boards because I don't want the outcome of that. And that's the positive side of it all. If you think, oh no, Hannah's gone through the deep end and all this stuff, no, I'm the same Hannah, and yes, with life there comes challenges and experiences, but as a whole, I am the same Hannah. I just try to clear the space of what is around me, and if I feel like someone shouldn't be my friend because I feel like they're bringing in a toxic vibe, I unfriend them completely. And that's what I did yesterday with some friends. I was just getting tired of it. Having egotistic attitudes, thinking they're better than this, and saying they don't care when they really don't. And they put on a front. And I'm just pretty much being real. And I think it's time for some of you to know that. Again, I am a Christian. I do believe in God, but also too, I do have the practice and faith of paganism and all that it brings, that, and Wicca as well. But I'm still learning. I'm still new to this, but I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from. I'm not trying to sound like I'm a crazy lunatic woman and I'm going out the deep end and like, oh, she's all this witchcraft and stuff. I'm not that. And that's another thing that people misconstrue. And it's not about that. It's about helping people, the environment, and bringing in the universe with positivity instead of negativity, saying, oh, I can never do this. Well, maybe you're speaking it, and that's a lot of it, is what you speak into the universe is pretty much what your outcome's going to be.